Hi and welcome to Retro Guitar Styles. Just over 50 years ago, a young guitar player in America came out with a new and interesting sound. His name's Zandt, and he played a little tune called If I Needed You. And his clever use of hammer-ons really made this tune stand out. And he also uses another feature called anticipation, which I hadn't heard with finger pickers before. Anticipation is playing notes from the next chord just before the chord change. And so it gives the listener a sense of anticipation with this change in harmony. Now, first of all, let's look at the bass line. You're going to have to do this as a practice exercise every day. Here's your G bass line. It's called Travis picking when you have this skip bass, and this is the most typical bass line for G, just the root G and the open string D. So that's got to be automatic, and when we change to the C chord, we're going to play three bass notes: C, G and E on the fourth string. So D chord, we're going to also play three bass notes: open D on the fourth string, third string A, fifth string open A, and then back to the third string. Now he's using his anticipation of going back to the G chord, so one beat before he changes to back to the G, he plays an open bass G on this third string. So he plays like this, back to the G chord. You can go through this exercise with me now with the bass. Right, now the next thing is the fill in between the verses. This is one of his rolls, like a banjo roll. So you need to practice that. Now, as for the melody, he's using hammer-ons, as I said. Very simple melody. There on that second string onto the C, and then the melody goes up on the second string, so hammering on again, and then we're going to do the transition to the C chord. That anticipation. Now we're going to play that note half a beat before we change to the C chord, and then on the D, and then we're back to the G. So it's a very simple melody. So let's go through it really slowly. So you saw that anticipation. See that anticipation. Then I start on that bar. Notice I hammer on the 4th string from D to E, and then change to the D. That anticipation there, playing G and B, they're not in the D chord, they're in the next chord, in the G. Okay, so work on your bass line and then start to gradually add the melody.